This Things to Do special is sponsored by Visit Sonora. Experience the unforgettable.
Get ready for a fun-filled December because several new attractions are coming to the Valley this month. Hey, I'm Nicole Gutierrez bringing you sneak peeks of some of the best events to check out with the family this holiday season. An exclusive new version of the musical Scrooge will highlight our local talent on stage at the Tempe Center for the Arts. I sat down with the artistic director and lead performer for a glimpse of the much-anticipated holiday musical.
Scrooge is it's the story of Christmas Carol. It's been musicalized by Leslie Bricusse, and what we have is an exclusive new version of this story that is based off of an unproduced remake of the 1970 film. For anybody who saw it last year, this is a big, new and improved version of it with a big, lush score now, and some visuals that'll just knock your socks off. And not to belittle the point, but Schuler is incredible. He's absolutely a hilarious, emotional, mean, miserly Scrooge that is going to just entertain everybody.
And he is right here with us, Scrooge himself. I mean, Schuler, for you to be in that persona, you know, how do you bring those feelings and emotions to the audience when they're there?
Well, I have to say what's really amazing about this show is the arc of this story. You go from sort of the outsider grump, the guy everyone's scared of. He's got a temper. He seems scary, and through the story of Scrooge, you have a guy at the end who finds a revelation, who makes a journey where he actually finds love, friendship with humankind, a reason to give. You know, all these holiday sort of sentiments are in this show.
Now, the holiday season is also a time where several families in our valley decide to experience something new. If somebody's never gone to the theater or seen a production of this magnitude, what can they expect if they head out and watch Scrooge?
You know, in the industry, we call it a first-class production, and that basically means a first class is what you would see on Broadway. And again, this show has been designed by some of the best designers in the country. You know, our Emmy-winning scenic designer Jason Artizone West has created a world that is that continuously moves and evolves around Scrooge. We've got some exquisite projection designs. Caitlin Ward did our costumes. She's an international costume designer who, again, is just exquisite with the way that she uses color and style. So audiences are really going to see another level of production.
If your kids love Legos, your family can build several memories at Lego Discovery Center, Arizona this holiday season. Take a look at the holiday bricktacular activities taking place at Arizona Mills.
So we have lots of holiday activities happening. We have a little scavenger hunt in our mini land, which is our mini Lego city. You'll be looking for a tiny little snowman, and also the entire city will be covered in Lego snow. So that'll be really fun to see kind of snow happening in Phoenix, even if it's a little Lego Phoenix. We also have a giant Santa sleigh for people to sit in and take photos, which I think is super cool. I built it myself. And then we have a bunch of building activities. We have a little creative workshop where you can build either a tiny reindeer, Santa's sleigh, or even an ornament. We have a Build to Give campaign where Lego is going to be giving Lego sets to people in need, and all you need to do to participate is to build a Lego heart and then post it on social media with their hashtag #BuildToGive.
Now, the Discovery Center, we know it as a place for families to go and enjoy and have fun and build things together. But there is a special event for adults only. Can we go into those events?
Yeah, so those are our Lego Adult Nights. It's adults only, which is super fun. We give out tons of prizes. There's a ton of building competitions. For our winter one, we're doing a little ugly sweater competition, so make sure to bring your ugliest sweater. And you'll also have a chance to meet our global master model builder, who's a TikTok star, Master Builder Alec.
Now, for somebody that hasn't gone to your guys' center, can you guys give us like a rundown of what type of attractions there are and things that we'll be seeing once we step inside?
So once you step inside, we do have 2 rides available, and we have a 4D movie theater. We have tons of building stations, all themed around different activities. And we have the Master Model Builder, my favorite part. It's just overall a lot of building everywhere.
See nature through a different light at the Desert Botanical Garden this holiday season. Hey, I'm Nicole Gutierrez with ABC 15 at the new exhibit, Light Bloom. They're massive, they're beautiful, and they're illuminating the garden like never before. Tell us about them.
So this exhibition is called Light Bloom, The Art of Hibikozo. And it's really special. This is the first time the exhibition has ever been seen because it was created just for the garden.
How do they expand throughout the garden? How are they with nature, if we would say?
Well, there are 14 sites throughout the garden, and there's 33 sculptures in total. Some of them are even inspired by the forms of cactus. So here, Sonoran desert plants tend to be really sculptural in nature. You think of saguaros and cardones and organ pipes. There's a lot for the artwork to respond to. And so when the artists were making some of the new pieces for this exhibition, they were absolutely inspired by the Sonoran desert plant palette.
With that inspiration, not only can we see them, but can we talk about the geometric parts on, the floor, or even the reflections as well?
Yeah, what's amazing about these is, first of all, the artists blend science, nature, math, and obviously geometry together. And they play with light and shadow. And no sculpture has the same pattern. If you go around and look at all 33 of these sculptures, there are no repeats because all of the patterns have significance. You see what the artwork behind me is made of all these hexagons, and it's a really particular pattern because they're 3-dimensional, but they can keep repeating infinitely.
We see families walk by with their grandparents, even the little kiddos, or even date night. How does this experience add to the holiday season?
Yeah, it's a great time to come and visit. This exhibit at the holidays brings in people of all ages. So this is something that children and families can appreciate, older generations can appreciate. It's a perfect spot for a date night. It can be very romantic here in the evening. And it's, everyone's together at the holidays. This is the time to come and visit.
In Phoenix, Nicole Gutierrez, ABC 15, Arizona.
FuelFest is rolling into West World of Scottsdale. I sat down with Cody Walker for a sneak peek of what the revving event has in store.
There's so many things going on at FuelFest. In your words, what are the things we have to know about this big event returning to Scottsdale?
Well, Nicole, first and foremost, the whole idea behind FuelFest was to party with a purpose. So every single FuelFest event we've ever held is the reason why I made FuelFest was to benefit a very special charity called Reach Out Worldwide, which was founded by my late brother Paul Walker back in 2010. And they put volunteers, they put boots on the ground into communities after natural disasters. But FuelFest is getting together the car community that's been such a huge supporter of Reach Out Worldwide, and just putting on an awesome party that's just includes everyone, very inclusive, all makes, all models of cars.
Now, when you say partying with a purpose, there really is a lot of partying, but there's cars, there's guest appearances from celebrities, there's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, so it's more than just a car show, but when it comes to the cars, we have all makes and models. We have movie cars. Of course, we have cars from the Fast and the Furious movies as well. We have race cars, we have tuner cars, we have muscle cars, we have off-road cars. There really is something for everybody at the show. But we're more than just a car show because we also have drifting. People can do thrill rides and go for a ride with a pro in a drift car. We have an entirely new configuration this year for anyone that attended years prior, an entirely new layout.
This event, you mentioned it yourself, there's a lot of things that encompass it, a lot of things that go on throughout the day, from the exhibits, the cars, and a great cause. For you, what does it mean to keep bringing back this event to Arizona?
Well, this event is special to me. I actually became a resident of Arizona myself a little over 3 years ago. So to be able to close out our tour every year for the last 3 years here in Arizona is just awesome. You know, it's easy for me to get friends of mine that I've made here locally, and they come out to the show. But it's like it's my home turf now, so it's extra special.
The Phoenix Festival of the Arts will bring more than 150 vendors to Margaret T. Hands Park in Phoenix. Here's a breakdown of what to expect at this two-day event.
The Phoenix Festival of the Arts is taking place December 14th and 15th at Margaret T. Hands Park, and there's a lot of things that we can expect, especially highlighting local vendors. Mike, tell us about this big event happening in the Valley.
Yes. We have over 175 artists, anything from students at the Phoenix Center for the Arts and their instructors to local artists, national artists, and we even have fine artists coming in from out of the country that are out doing events in the local area. We'll have about 7 food trucks. We have 15 wineries. We'll have a half dozen to 10 craft food vendors. We've got 2 stages with live music all day, and it should be a lot of fun.
Let's chat about the vendors, about how many vendors are expected to be there and what kind of things are we able to shop around with.
There'll be over 200 vendors there. You can go and find Christmas presents, holiday presents, whatever you need for the holidays. We'll have various degrees of art from local artisans doing their thing, all the way up to some fine artists that have beautiful paintings and sculptures and things like that.
Now, for the people that are heading out either day, what should they know?
You can just go. It's free to enter. We do encourage rideshare. There is a limited parking around there. The library is under a little bit of construction on their roof, so they're taking up some of our parking. So rideshare or light rail goes right through the middle of Hands Park. It's free to enter. You can go to the website and you can purchase wine tasting tickets ahead of time and save some money. It goes from 10 to 5 on both days for the art and 11 to 5 for the wine. The Center of the Art will also be selling beer, where 100% of the proceeds from that goes straight to the Center for the Arts.
The Japanese Friendship Garden of Phoenix will be the beautiful backdrop for their debut event, Sumo in the Garden. I got the scoop on what you can expect at the new experience that'll bring a taste of Japan to the Valley with its live performances.
The Japanese Friendship Garden of Phoenix is known for its beauty right here in the Valley, but this December it is hosting a special event called Sumo in the Garden. What can we expect at this event?
Yeah, so we're pretty excited about this as well. We've never had sumo here in Arizona, and you know it's a really exciting collaboration with Taste of Japan that they'll be at the following days as well. We're going to open up about 4:30, and then after that we're going to have some introduction and a little bit of background, and people learn about some of the rituals and traditions of sumo. Following that, we'll have a taiko performance at intermission, and then coming back from the break, then we will have actual sumo matches. And so we're bringing 3 sumo wrestlers. 2 competed in Japan at a very high level. One of them has been featured on Netflix and was in some movies as well, including one of the John Wick films. And then the youngest guy who's joining us is Mongolian descent, and he is really rising up the ranks currently in the U.S. sumo circuit and is undefeated at this point. So it should make for some pretty exciting, a pretty exciting night at the Garden.
Stringing thousands of lights on your home can add extra costs to your electric bill, but there are ways to save while you spread some holiday joy. ABC 15's Ashley DiMartino shows us how.
Going green to save some green. We're all looking for ways to be more sustainable, especially with our holiday light displays. I'm meteorologist Ashley DiMartino, and let me show you some saving tips that will help impact Earth.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, the sparkle, glitz, glamour, and dazzle of holiday lights. But if you're not using the right lights, it could cost you.
Our number one biggest tip is definitely making the switch to LEDs.
They are also safer and put off less heat. Most importantly, they do not consume as much energy as traditional lights.
Depends on the type of light, so it can vary, but overall, between an incandescent and LED, you're going to see about a 10% savings throughout the course of a year.
To be sustainable, don't throw out lights. Most wires and bulbs can just be fixed or replaced. Think about trading or gifting your decor to others and check to see if items can actually be recycled. Another cost-saving tip?
Make sure you set things on a timer so that things automatically turn off when you're going to bed, or whether you're away, or maybe you have access to are a great idea too, so you can always look at the app.
Each small step impacting Earth, one twinkling light at a time. For Impact Earth, I'm meteorologist Ashley DiMartino, ABC 15, Arizona.
Holiday lights always help spread endless cheer. If your home or business is going all out with Christmas decorations and holiday lights, we want to see them. Share yours at abc15.com/lights or by scanning the QR code. The happiest place on earth is ready for the holidays. Here's a look at the new magical experiences at Disneyland Resort. Disney is known to be the happiest place on earth, and this season it's a little bit more magical. Rachel, you are outside of the Princess Castle. Tell us what you guys got going on these upcoming months.
Yeah, so you're right. We are here right at the heart of Disneyland Park in front of Sleeping Beauty Winter Castle, and we are in full spring. It's a joyful celebration here resort-wide because the holidays begin here.
Tell us about the parade and all the festivities that are all day long at Disney.
Well, I am glad you brought that up, actually, because I am very excited about the parade. It's one of my favorites that we have to offer here, a Christmas fantasy parade starring Santa Claus himself and traveling right through Disneyland Park. And if you're interested to meet Santa Claus, I have to recommend a brand new place that's been completely transformed for specifically meeting the jolly old man. So over in Fantasyland Theater, in our Fantasyland, we have live music, arts and crafts, Santa Claus, and some other character friends. I won't spoil too much, but it'll be so much fun. I think the whole family will love it. The little kids can dance and play with characters. The parents can sit and sip hot cocoa and watch, and I think everyone will love it.
What other place should we go check out?
I would say attraction-wise, it's a small world because it's a small world holiday. It is beautifully redecorated every year. It's a must-see. It really is something to take in and sit down with and just enjoy, because the details are truly immaculate. And you know, speaking of taking it in, this is a place with so much to offer. It really is a multi-day experience. You want to take your time. You want to plan a trip here that will be, you know, maybe one day at Disney California Adventure Park, one day at Disneyland Park, one day maybe at a hotel or down to Disney District. There's a lot going on, so you want to plan ahead and get ready for that.
If you're looking to get out of the country for some fun this month, here's what the Mexican state of Sonora has to offer.
The gastronomy, the tourism of adventure, of sports, but the most important thing of Sonora's people is the Sonora's people that are anxious to receive the tourism that visit us in the state. Sonora is a really good place to visit. It's really unique. It's a really good, safe place, a really good and safe place. If you want to go to a beach, you can go to Rocky Point, you can go to San Carlos, you can go to Quino Bay. If you can go to Hermosillo, to the capital city of Sonora, you will find an incredible place with a lot of things to do. If you want to go to magical towns and know about history, you can go to Alamos, to Magdalena, to Ures, and to San Carlos. Sonora, it's safe, and it's inviting all the tourism, all the people from Arizona to visit us. If you want to have a good experience about the gastronomy that we have, to eat a flavor tortilla, to eat a burrito, to eat a taco of carne asada. So we are a really good place to visit, and we are looking up to receive all of the visitors from Arizona. The governor of Sonora, Alfonso Durazo, has been working with the governor of Arizona, Katie Hobbs, and into the economic activity of tourism. And I'm really glad to be partnered with Lisa Urias, who is the Director of Tourism Department in Arizona, because we have a lot in common. Between Sonora and Arizona, we share culture, gastronomy, we share commercialized economy. We have the beach, but you have a lot of things in Arizona too. So we are looking forward to work in the tourism persons that come to Arizona and to Sonora as a region, so we can promote together.
December is packed with festive events for the family. Head to abc15.com/things to do to find the nearest attraction to you. I'm Nicole Gutierrez with your monthly Things to Do breakdown.